on a Sunday, say a parking lot prayer, no prayer, no prayer, no. I just want to keep back.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. Welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Sixty Bison.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a first down. At the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Motion man is Rice. Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And it'll be a short pickup, but that's not enough for the first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it will lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Young will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Young. A throw. The defense has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that off.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Cross. And the Shamrocks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down is Young. And this one caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. So it'll be no catch and second down.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set, go.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He's got a man! That's McMillan! And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Good for Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Give up the middle, it's Hubbard. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. JT Tuimoloau there to make the play.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second
From the
and
38
7.
now, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Young to throw. All alone is the tight end, Sanders. So they got it inside the 15. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's get set.
To throw, Young. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
A bit of a
and
quick
5.
hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8.
19 Lions. Get it. Like.
Off the play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
70 Lions. Hey, check that. Street. Buffalo 18. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Ready up. Hey. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Hurt. Warrior 70. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on force. Gonna give the ball over on down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Let's go. Ready.
Young to throw on first down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Julian Love, the former Notre Dame star, with the good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away.
Set, punt.
Throwing on second down, Young. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Jarvarius Ward with the catch.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face second down and 7. They go right back to Taylor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the
Got 50,
47-yard
got
line.
50. Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready,
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. You can get everybody to the ball. Eventually, you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
18 Rattler, 79 Broncos. Liking it.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Ready. Pitch, putt.
On first and 10, here's Young. And that one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. On the give, it's Hubbard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at their
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and a yard.
Here we go. Ready.
Another run here with Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 39.
Now Young. That's the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his second touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again, and now it's 3rd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Fight, 60. Let's go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is covered. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
On the ready.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal.
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Now it's York for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Panthers have they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Let's go. 18, runner. Attacking 18. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
46-yard line.
On the ready. Hot 70, hot 70, not Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards.
Okay, break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, check, man.
In motion is Warren.
18, 5 in.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Anchorage.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll just look to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. On play action, Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go now. 33.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. That's Lee Gettis. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down is Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Down. Ready?
To throw is Young. Was incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
York on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 60 by.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
65 yards. 65 yards.
Motion man is Rice.
Warriors 70.
Hill looks to throw. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. This one intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Kobe Turner. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Here we go.
A second down throw for Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Young. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Penny Moore. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark, and boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Viking 18. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Let go.
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, go.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. There's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he's going to have the Panthers 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and He picks up more than enough there on third down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on first and 10. Young. He throws McMillan downfield. It's caught. 20-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Hubbard. And he's in. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. His second rushing touchdown of the year. York. Good on the extra point. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. It's a touchdown. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Shamrocks are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Young. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Set, hut.
They'll try the right side with Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 45. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
Young to throw on first down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing is Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Here's Young to throw. That into the hands of Hubbard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's fourth down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. North, good on the extra point. And the Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
Up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They lost the fill of the seat, making sure it's
Come on.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big run from Taylor. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It's a gain of 6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. Just refusing to go down. He runs up with a gain of 7. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game. On the give, this is their fullback. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Ready?
Young hands it to Hubbard. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. But hold everything. There's a flag way back on the other side of the field. And this one is going to get wiped away. Shotgun snap. No run. Here's Hubbard. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 6.
Yellow, 22. 10 cycles.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
43 rounds. Ready?
Little play action with Young. That one taken in right side by Leguess. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rub. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Okay, ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down straight ahead.
It's 4th down.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. It was a